If I were to rewrite Adam from Hazbin Hotel, I would make him be like a faithful Christian man. Like, he's very honest, he's very kind, and he's also laid back, like he's chill, but he also has like very like particular morals about it. And let's say he's not the leader of the Exorcist army. Let's say it's Luke who's the leader. Or let's say he's a former Exorcist leader, but he then retired from that because he didn't want to kill people anymore. Or maybe he's like a faithful Christian man or something. Like maybe when Charlie tries talking to him, he's very polite towards her, and he's like, I do agree that your hotel of redeeming sinners is a very good idea, Charlie, but I don't think sinners necessarily deserve to be redeemed because they're all in hell for a reason, right, sweetie? Everyone gets what they deserve. It's all up to God. It isn't up to you or me. Like, we see him being faithful towards like his God, and as well as maybe towards Jesus Christ as well. I think it would also be really interesting if he was a type of character that would recite Bible verses to just show more about his character and how faithful he is to his religion and to God. I think that could have been, because I could totally see Adam being that type of character if we want to be, I guess, more biblically accurate. I don't know how to be biblically accurate when it comes to Adam, but I think biblically speaking, from what I've heard, once Adam obtained the forbidden fruit, he was sent to hell as well as Eve was. I think it would make more sense if Adam was a fallen angel, because maybe he probably ate the forbidden fruit in this version of the Bible, or this version of religion, or whatever, or this version of the first man, or he could have maybe got demoted from the Exorcist army because he's like, wait a minute, you're the first man, you can't be that. Also, Adam should not be allowed to swear in heaven. Maybe if he swore one time, let's say when Adam is about to die or whatever, or let's say he does die in this show, and he's kind of like a neutral character, like he's morally gray. He's not mean or anything, he's just morally gray, like he has different standpoints on it. He's kind of like the character, it's kind of like, it is what it is, but he isn't like chill and misogynistic. Like, he has respect for women, it's just that his beliefs are very traditional. I think if he was like a traditional Christian guy, that would make more sense, but he's also like respectful, and he's not like overtly sexual. It's just that Adam being a frat boy archetype just doesn't fit him as a character. I think it would just make more sense if Adam was like, yes, Charlie, I understand your values. I know they're very important to you, but as a Christian man, I don't think I approve of your project of redemption, because sinners are in hell for a reason, and winners are in heaven for a reason. He could probably just say that as being like morally gray, but at the same time, he's not trying to stop Charlie. He's not trying to put her down. He's just trying to be honest. But instead of there being like a whole rock song of Hell is Forever, he does still sing a song called Hell is Forever, but the lyrics are like a little bit different. I don't know. Maybe I could see, okay, if Adam was more like his son, like if Adam was like a sweet guy, but not like all up in your face sweet, like a sweet guy, I'm pretty sure I could still see him having the punk rock aesthetic a little bit, but he's a lot nicer, like he of course has a different design, but he does have a manner a lot like his son, and he is rewritten in a way where he does have regard for Abel, but he isn't particularly close with Abel. Like, he doesn't really listen to him. He doesn't have regard for him. And Abel, in a way, still feels like he could never live up to the expectations of his dad. Like, his dad just had really high expectations of things. Maybe that could be an interesting character trait. Like, Adam has high expectations from heaven, from especially heaven, even hell. But with hell, he's kind of like, yeah, they kind of deserve to be that way. But there is so much that they could have done with Adam. They could have made him be an actual good written character. They could have made him be a type of character where instead of him doing exterminations, he's kind of like the reason why Lute and her army, or why one of my best friends, Lute, leads the army or is part of the Exorcist army, is because she believes that eternal damnation is better, and she wants to put their suffering to a close. She wants to stop them from, murder or whatever. I don't know. But I think Lute, I think then with Adam not being necessarily a bad guy, we have Lute to focus on. Lute ends up being the main villain in season 1, and Adam, let's say, still gets killed. Let's say maybe it's on purpose. Let's say someone kills him. Like, maybe on purpose or maybe on accident. And Lute is absolutely enraged of it. But, Adam did have a lot of potential for his character. And I think if Adam was written the same way that I would write him, if I rewrote Adam as a character, I definitely would have made him live longer, and he probably would have been a more likable character. It's just that I was never really a fan of Adam. I mean, yeah, he did grow on me. Like, he started to be funny, but I was never a fan of him. I was kind of like neutral towards him. But at first, when I first watched the first episode the very first time, I thought he was so annoying. I could not stand him. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. How would you have written Adam if you were a writer of the show? I most certainly would have written him pretty differently.